Hello. Today we have a very straightforward topic, Postgres backup and restore. So let's get straight into it. What will we have? We'll have three components, so PostgreSDB, backup job and restore job. All of it will be dockerized, and we run examples on the DigitalOcean infrastructure, so it is more reproducible and reliable, but you can also run them on your own local machine because it is all dockerized. One small thing will not work. We will upload backups, DB backups to DigitalOcean spaces. It is similar to AWS S3 service where you have a blob for storage of objects, files of any size and shape. So you will not be able to reproduce that, but all of the rest will work. So let's get straight into it, guys. As always, I have prepared a few things to make the whole process faster and easier. So obviously you need to prepare the infrastructure. We just need to have one droplet with some setup. So if you want to follow through, you need to have a DigitalOcean account. So I have one, so let's start. Let's go through README more or less. So we need to run, let's copy the command actually. We need to initialize the Python environment. I believe I had done it before, so maybe actually let's remove the Venv environment to make sure that it works. I believe it will only install one dependency on request to make HTTP requests to the DigitalOcean infrastructure or API. Okay, so let's activate it, and then we are in the Venv environment. We need to have two things: API key for DigitalOcean and SSH key fingerprint to get into droplets that we create. So let's go to the DigitalOcean UI. For the API token, we need to go here to API. Let's generate it. We can call it whatever. Let's say Postgres backup and restore. Right permissions. I did it anyway, so it doesn't matter for how long. Okay, we have it. So let's do export the OOP token. Actually, we have it. Let's maybe run the prepare infra before exporting SSH key fingerprint. Yeah, we need to have it. You need to upload it to DigitalOcean if you haven't before. I did it. I think it should be in somewhere in settings, maybe. I don't remember, to be honest. Yes, settings, security. Here we have it. Copy it, export SSH key fingerprint quotes to be safe, and right now should be able to create droplet and initialize it. I mean, it will be done by our script. So as we can see it is getting created. Let's wait. Okay guys, so it is active. But let's go to the DigitalOcean UI and see. We have it. We have IP address. So let's go to the terminal and run this command. Actually, so SSH deploy. We have deploy user prepared by our script. IP address. It may not be ready just yet, but let's see. Yes, okay, it is not initialized yet, so let's wait. Okay guys, let's see. Still not ready yet. it does take some time for Docker to be initialized and for our user to be created. Actually, it's all defined in the init machine bash script. A few things are happening there. You can check check them out on the repo. Obviously, it is linked in the description as always, and it's used by the prepare infra script, which is just has 200 something lines of code, so it is pretty short. Okay, but let's try. Okay, now it works. We can see whether Docker was installed. Not yet. That's interesting. So let's do it again. It can, as I read in README, it can take a minute or two actually. And that. So Docker PS still not, but I guess if we go again, should be not yet. It does take some time, guys. So let's do it one more time. Okay, it works. So let's go to README again. So we have Droplet. We need to go here to spaces because we will upload backups also here. It is just generic container for files. So I have created the bucket. So if you don't have it, you need to create spaces bucket. It costs $5 per month, and you can name it as you want. I name it after my channel. So we have that. Then we need to prepare Postgres, guys. So let's go through the instructions. So this one will build dockerized Postgres. So let's do it. Actually, okay, I have it. For you it can take longer if you don't have Postgres 16 image on your machine, because it needs to be downloaded from the internet. So we have our package. We can now deploy it. So into export app variable, but we have it in this particular terminal. But we also need to export deploy host variable, and we need IP address of our machine. I don't remember. Get it from DigitalOcean UI or by simply doing that. It's here, but for the completeness sake, let's go to droplets and let's copy the IP address from here. So that, and let's deploy our app basically. What it does, it copies our package, which is a few wrapper scripts, and dockerized Docker image of Postgres in the zip format. So let's wait. This image is, I think, the biggest one, so it does take a while, but it is ending, as you can see. See? Okay, we have it. It's getting loaded on our droplet, and that should basically work. We have a log, so it should work. We can run docker ps also, and as you can see, it is here. Okay, so we have that. So let's go further. We have it. We have Postgres, and what we need to do next, we can log into the DB. We are here, and we generate some data, guys. So let's copy that guy. It is a content of this file. So let's actually go here. We have a table and we have procedure to generate some data. So we check that out in a while. Right now, let's see that we don't have any tables. Now we have an account table with a few fields. I believe it was like that. Not. Okay, so maybe account. I think, yes. Okay, but just a plain table with 3 fields, and we have a nice procedure to generate the data. Oh, we can also see that the database backup DB that we have, it's really small, a few kilobytes, nothing basic in there. So right now, if we call this procedure, we will insert 30,000 rows. So let's do this. It was executed really fast. So let's count. Okay, we have 30,000 rows. So 3 batches we executed. So I would say that let's have, I don't know, 2 million. Let's actually maybe turn on timing, and let's see how long it will take. I think it should take a minute or 2. We have 2 million rows, so let's wait a while, guys. Okay, guys, so we have it. It took 51 seconds. Almost a minute. So let's see that we do have 2 million records to back up. We do. We can also see what's the size of the database right now. Half a gigabyte. So we do have something to back up. So let's go further, guys. So right now we need to prepare DB backup job, which is simple dockerized script that do a few things around pg dump. Basically, we create a dump, we store it in the local file system, but we also upload it to DigitalOcean spaces that, if you remember, we have enabled here. So we'll have it both here and in our local file system on the Droplet, obviously. Okay, so as the README says, we should now export this guy to for our amazing build and package up script. It will, as previously, it will build the package of our dockerized app. That was fast because it is smaller. And from important things here, if we go as it is described here to the this directory, we have n.env file with a few important configuration variables. Some of it you might want to customize, so maybe you have other region for the either droplet or packets. Certainly for packet, we'll name it differently. And the bucket, that is that guy, so main container for objects, it is binary Igor for my example. And we have folder inside of it where we store the backups. And these 2 guys, spaces secret and spaces key, do need to generate and put on the machine. And this is just the path that I came up with to have secrets basically on the machine. So we need to have two files like that. So before generating, let's go to home deploy. We don't have, we have deploy and Postgres volume also for the database, but let's create directory for secrets. Let's go there. We don't have anything there. Let's verify path. It is the same as we do have here. So how we can get these two variables, guys, these two secrets? We need to go to, let's actually click it. To go here, generating key. Let's name it Postgres backup and restore again. Let's create it, used by our Python scripts, basically. Okay. Takes a while, I don't know why. Okay, we have it. So here's this access key. It needs to be under the spaces key, so let's copy that and let's run echo this guy, the all spaces key, takes there. Let's verify, okay. And second one is this secret under the name the spaces secret, I believe. Yes, so we have two secrets, and if we are not mistaken, it should work. So basically, let's deploy our app, which is DB backup job in this case. And this is different because it is a job, so it will be deployed to our machine. The container will be created there, but it will not be started, it will not run. So we'll have cron schedule there, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay guys, so right now we start this job, and what it will do, it will create a backup of our database. It will save it locally and upload it to DigitalOcean space. So let's run it. Let's see the logs. Okay, something is going on. So about to backup DB, which is our DB backup user. This path, which is path inside the container, it has a volume. And as you can see, we are dumping contents of account table, which is correct. Okay, and yeah, it's finished. It took just 29 seconds. As you can see, yeah, something around it. And yeah, so I think I didn't show that, but we have a special folder for backups, DB backups, and as you can see, we have a backup here. So 60 megabytes, and if you remember, our database size was around, let's actually recheck it to be exact. And it's interesting to compare. Yeah, so over 500 megabytes, and as you can see, the backup is only 60 megabytes, which is lots of compression. And we should have our backup also on spaces object storage. Let's see. We have a folder, and we have a backup, guys, which is nice. So, but obviously we just run it once, and we would like to run it continuously and have automatic backups. So to do that, I have prepared Cron tab, which will be used by Cron to schedule our task. So this version that we have on the repo, it means that every 4 hours we will run this command. This command, as you can see, is the same as we have run manually. So it starts our prepared previously container and it has everything that it needs to do backup. So it's really simple, but not to wait 4 hours. For 4 hours, let's change it for our example to actually as you remember, it took 30 seconds. So let's run it every 2 minutes actually. And to deploy it, we have that's view. We have special script which is deploy cron job bash. So let's run it. Okay. So we didn't have any cron tasks, and as you can see, we have one. So if I run right now docker logs tp backup job, last one was run 1819 UTC. If we do this, I believe we have it scheduled every 2 minutes. So yeah, in 1 minute it should run. So let's just wait and see that we'll have another backup, because right now we just have one guy created 4 minutes ago. So without doing anything, we should have the second one, and obviously you can adjust this frequency as you want and have automatic backups. So let's just wait. We have a few seconds, I believe, and it should run basically. It started already, as you can see, every 2 minutes, so 1824. Yeah, it finished even in 8 seconds. So let's refresh it. And as you can see, we have our backup, so it works. So let's actually, not to be bothered with that, let's actually set it to 4 hours, to 4 hours, so that it doesn't distract us, because we also need to test restore, because right now we have 2 backups, but how do we know whether they work or not, guys? So to know that, let's go through the README. Let's build DB restore job as we have described here. So we have that, and build package. We have it, and as previously, let's deploy it. Okay. And this is not scheduled, obviously, because it is run on demand. And okay, yeah. So maybe let's switch our schedule here a little. So it is run on demand, and how it works is that it has the same volume as our DB backup job has, but it is set up in a way, let's go to the source code, it is set up in a way that, here restore sh, it is set up in a way that it expects to have backup restore .bak file in the backups folder to run its operations. So if we actually try to run it right now, let's actually do this. Docker start db restore job. It should fail. I don't actually know exactly how, but okay, yeah. So we didn't open the file, so it obviously failed, but as you can see, I have a bug in the logs probably. Yeah, but to really do that, and to really test our backup, we first need to obviously wipe out our database, because right now we have lots of things there. So let's make sure that we do have something there. 2 million rows. So let's drop the table. Don't have anything. Yeah, don't have table, and the size is a few kilobytes as before generating. Okay, so for the first example, let's just use local backup. So let's not take it from the DigitalOcean spaces, but let's use it from here. So all we need to do is rename one of them, it doesn't matter which, let's say that, to backup restore pack. Okay, I need to run sudo because it is managed by Docker. And it should be it, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it should be it. Right now we don't have, as we remember, anything in the database, so let's start restore job and let's see its logs. Okay, so it is progressing. One error because we have this procedure. It's also stored in the data and the backup, but it will be ignored. And it's still ongoing, I believe. Yeah, we have creating. Now we are restoring indexes, and the DB is restored. Okay, so let's go to our database and let's see 2 million rows. So it worked. The database is a little smaller because probably some dead tuples, as we have the tuples in Postgres, they were optimized, but we have 2 million rows. So it works basically. So one last thing, we can also get our backup from DigitalOcean spaces. So what we can do is let's actually drop the table again. Okay, we don't have anything. We don't have the table. Let's remove the backup restore. I think I need to be sudo to do that. Don't have this, and how we can get this, guys? We have, so I did that. So we can just cool it. So we can go to spaces, option spaces, and generate a URL that will give us access to the given object on the DigitalOcean spaces. So you just click quick share, copy the URL. Let's see what variable we need to have it. The space backup URL. So let's export the space backup URL. This is quite long. And right now, let's just call it. So let's run this. Okay, I think we have it. From the DigitalOcean spaces, remember? And yeah, let's run our job again. So db restore. See the logs. As you can see, it is going as previously. Still in progress. Still in progress. And it is done. So let's go to our database. Seed size as previously 2 million rows. So it all works, as you can see, guys. Dockerized, db restore, backup and restore. Also easy pattern for cron jobs to run Docker. As you might remember, all the config that we have is on the repo. That's all for the cron. Pretty easy. We have all parameters in other file, so it is pretty flexible. So I think that's it, guys. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I see you in the next one. See ya.